Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and it's time for another weekly portfolio overview. Today is Friday, June 27th. We will look at the weekly profit here in the Robinhood account. We're sitting at 1.258 million, so woo! With a nice gain of 1% this week, about $12,000. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and like. I'm doing this to track the progress of my portfolio. My goal is to retire early, and I'm saving as much money as I can and managing my own portfolio, as a lot of you are as well, to try to get the best returns and, find a style that works for me. So we'll go over the options first. I sold a put on IBIT for at 53. This is about a 20 delta, and expires on 7/25. I think we collected $1.06 for this, so pretty good. So about $106 for 28 days. Not bad, right? Just a little extra juice there to pick up. Now we'll go right into the portfolio tracker. I use Snowball Analytics to track. I think if you're serious about your investing, it's definitely worth picking up. There's a link down below in the description of the comment. There's a free plan and a paid plan. And if you're serious about tracking total returns, and you see these guys with spreadsheets, it's not worth taking your time updating all that unless you really love it. This tracks all your trades, connects with your Robinhood or your brokerage, and tracks your total return over time. You can even see the sold positions in here, and it tracks everything in your portfolio over time, so you can focus on managing your portfolio and having the most free time as possible. So for the small price that it is for a month to connect your account, I think it's totally worth it. Now, let's see. All the numbers up here have changed a little bit, and we have some pretty major position changes that I'll get into here. So let's get into the history here. Yesterday we sold off Realty Income, and I'm trying to see the summary. $24,000. Realized P&L, it says 2 cents. That's not right. This was profitable overall for us. I think maybe 1 or 2%. I've been holding it for a while. It's just kind of, now that I've been really digging into total return and stuff, some of these dividends funds I just, really don't care to have. I don't need more real estate exposure, I've realized. And I moved some of this, you'll see some of these funds into SCHD. I moved some of these funds into IBIT. We also sold off, you can see I picked up these two to track, so I'll show you that in the main portfolio. We also sold off VYM, FDVV, Devo, USMV, and EEM. So these were all just, you can see here more positions. These are just more funds that I feel like were clogging up. There was overlap, and they've been sitting in my portfolio. I made nice gains on them, you can see here. And I just shuffled them into VO, SCHD, SCHG, JEPI, VO, JEPI, V, JEPQ, stuff like that. So we'll go back and I'll show you. Basically, it was basically a rebalance and cleaning up the portfolio a little bit, but not major changes here. This is the bulk of the portfolio here, so you can see it's shrinking down, and I'm finding what my core is. I don't want to sell DGRO. The expense ratio on this is small. VNQ, this is where I'm comfortable having my real estate exposure, and I just want this to grow and reinvest the dividends as it is. And 2%, I already have some real estate exposure in real life, so this is good for me, and just diversifies me a little bit. Now, DGRO I know has some overlap as well, but I didn't want to do that. Polaris, just ignore. This is just a stock that I'm holding. I'm down on it. Sometimes this is what happens when you trade a single stock. This is down a lot because of the tariffs. SCHD is a position you'll see growing. I have automated investments on that, so we're putting about $50 a week into that, $50 a week into VU, $50 a week or $20 a week into SCHD, and $20 a week into JEPQ, $10 a week into JEPI, and $30 a week into IBIT. So our IBIT position has grown quite a bit. This is the I'm not going to be adding to this up here at these levels anymore because, like I said, there always is risk of pullback. And from this point, I'm kind of comfortable with my size in here. I was aiming to get around 5%. Excuse me. If we get a pullback, sure, especially below my cost per share, I'll be ready to buy the dips. I have cash on the side. You guys know 20% of my portfolio about is in cash. A little heavier right now because I just sold off some of those positions, and of course, VOO is making all-time highs. But yeah, basically the premise of the portfolio is I picked up a little more SCHD and some more JEPQ to bring my yield up, some more JEPI to bring my yield up, and I increased my growth position. So Bitcoin, I really think, is going to be a good grower in this portfolio over the next few years. So we grew that by about 2% or 1.7%. And these we grew quite a bit. So let me just click here to see exactly. You can see the last couple buys. So here's Robinhood. Yeah, so we put over the last just week, we put another 25,000 plus the 200 buys in there. So we're working on it. But yeah, that's where we're at. Quick update. If you guys have questions or certain things you want to see in these updates, let me know. I'll go into the MSTY and separate videos and stuff, but we also picked up these. We got CHIPY, PLTW, MSTY. We're still sitting at 150 shares. I'm not ready to pick up more of that unless we get a pullback. Same with PLTY, but they're here to be watched, and we'll keep an eye on them. It's just nice to kind of have them in here to see what's going on. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.